Now, I would call that a pretty successful mining trip. We ended up with 16 diamonds, plenty of redstone, some gold, and a lot of cobble deep slate. But that's always good to have, a nice block to have on. But as you can see, I do live in a deep dark area, and there's actually a very extensive cave network down here. So if we follow the infinite ladder down to the bottom, I don't know why I did the ladder. It was probably a very poor and efficient choice. And I was also mining on not the correct level for diamonds at some point. So it was a very inefficient mining trip. Here, there's two stops. So there's this main cave that's full of skulk, and there's a bunch of different caves that fall off of it. And down one of these tunnels, there's another cave that goes deeper. And well, there's a skulk shrieker in there. And I may have set it off one too many times and had a not so fond encounter with a warden. So here that is. And well, I would not have called that a very happy encounter. And well, unfortunately, I did lose all of my items, but I was able to get a brand new set of iron armor nice and easily. I'm all dripped out again. But I want to make this place a little bit nicer around here. So I want to get a cow pen, a sheep pen, as well as I want to build a little well right here. So it kind of seems like that's how I get my water in this house. And then this spot right here, there'll be water, and that can lead down to my mine, as well as I'm gonna need to expand all this wheat so I can feed these new animals. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. And here we go. We got the cows and the sheep set up. It turns out this forest does not inhabit as many animals as I thought it did, so it was a bit of a challenge to get all of them. And it looks like there's a bit of a raid party over there that I'm just gonna ignore. But we got the well built, and there's the trapdoor down to my mine right here, and I can climb out through this stair. It's a little bigger than I really wanted, but I think it looks nice. So I'm out here looking for a village to collect some villagers, but there's an upside down, breached, cut in half shipwreck. So I guess this captain didn't have a great experience during sailing, but this chest actually has some really good loot. Some iron, some nuggets, and two diamonds. That's another step closer to our diamond armor. But see if there's anything good up here. Treasure map and some paper. That's actually pretty good. Now I just need to find that village and all will be well. And that's the village I'm looking for down there. I am kind of far away from my base, but I think I should be able to take this waterway back over and around. As you can see, that's the Mushroom Island way out in the distance out there. So hopefully I should be able to just get one of these guys in a boat and make my way back down to my base. I don't have a way to transport both of them in a boat though, so I'm definitely going to have to take two trips to get two villagers so we can get started on a villager breeder. So we'll plop one of these guys in a boat, and we'll go on a little ride. Okay, so from the river down here, I just threw the villagers each into their own boat, and I attached that boat to a lead, and I dragged them all the way up the mountain, and now they're sitting in a nice little hole right here, waiting to be used for a project. But what that project is going to be an iron farm and a villager breeder. So Impulse SV has a iron farm villager breeder combo farm, which I'll make sure to link in the description. So I'm going to collect the materials for that and build it, and I'm just gonna time lapse it so you guys can see the full building process. So let's get into a time lapse. Okay, so I have a majority of the farm built, but now it's time to put the villagers into place. And, well, it's not going to be easy because I don't have powered rails, so I have to manually push the villagers up the staircase, over and around. But I have like 5 in the hole right there, and I'm just going to push. So, cue a time lapse of me struggling to put villagers into a cage. I mean, friendly house. And here we go. It's all complete. We got the villagers up there, which get spooked by the zombie, which are used to spawn the iron golems. And then, of course, they'll fall down here into the lava and burn, like I'm about to do. And then there's a farmer up there, which throws down carrots to make the babies, which you just saw. And then those babies, when it turns nighttime, will try to walk to the bed like that and fall down the same chute, but will not get burned by lava, unlike this iron golem. And they'll all burn. And then if we come down to the collection system down here, it's just iron golem goes there, burns, and the iron gets deposited in here, and sometimes the villagers miss. And the carrot also gets tossed down here. But so it's basically a 3-in-1 farm if you think about it. And then the babies come down here where I can get a minecart and yoink them to the next project. But it's actually a really great system. And again, this is Impulse SV's tutorial, so I will link it in the description if you want to check it out. But I think that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.